Test test 1 2 3 4.
Okay. Radio. Testing 1, 2, 3. I haven't seen anything yet. It's still coming, I think. Let's see, where is it? It says not locked at the moment, Gary. So maybe I should just refresh this. Let me refresh this. Okay. Okay. But I'm not watching you on YouTube, but it doesn't matter. As long as I'm going out, it's fine. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Right. See myself now. See myself perfectly. Yes. Clear. Very good, Gary. Excellent. Yes. Perfect, Gary. And I'll watch. And we can keep it on here for now. Okay.
Very good afternoon to all on frequency. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Zulu Sierra 6 Yankee India hosting the Worldwide Net today. We have an interesting time. I just want to see who's all on frequency. We have Henry, Mike, ZS6 Mike Charlie. He's portable in Portugal, and we're going to see if he can be streamed via the system. Then we have Papa Yankee 2 Radio November Ed he's doing a ham fest in Ibiuna. I don't know if I say that correctly or pronounce it correctly. He's in a truck. That's going to be interesting. We have Benno, Papa Alpha 3 Fox Bravo X-Ray in Holland. We have Mike, Golf 1 Lima Whiskey X-Ray. He's not going to come on. He's just only watching. He's been in Spain for the past 8 weeks. And then we have Tom, ZR6 Tango Golf with a new mobile DATV project. And then we have Nigel, 2 Echo 0 Echo Hotel Hotel. And then Nigel, you pass it to Bert. No, sorry, Bert's only watching, but hopefully Bert will be well enough next week. And then Paul, hello, Paul from Cornwall. My goodness, nice to see you again. Golf 6 Mike November Japan. I saw you on earlier. Beautiful test pattern you had. And let's see who else. That's all that we have on the following. So I'm going to try something new now. I'm going to bring in ZS6 Mike Charlie. He's got a Portuguese call sign. He can tell you all about it. ZS6 Mike Charlie. Will you come aboard, ZS6YI?
Okay. It's quite something syncing the whole lot. Okay, Gary, I hope that you can see me now and that I'm coming through at the present moment. There is a bit of a delay. There is a bit of a delay between my methodology of working with you at the moment, which you can explain, and also the what you call it, the YouTube channel. But in any case, it's actually fantastic, and it's so nice to be able to speak to everybody today. I've been watching you and listening to you from Portugal, but right now I'm actually being able to speak and see and hear, which is wonderful for me. Thank you very much. So I'm sure you don't want to look at my mug all the time, so I'll just change it around and show you a little bit of the south of Portugal. It's called the Algarve, and my call sign here is Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Radio Delta, which is a very nice call sign from a Morse code point of view. So yes, so that's where I am at the present moment, and spending the next couple of months here until finally I return back to South Africa in around about March. But that gives you an idea of what we have here, and I hope I'm getting through quite all right. And Gary, congratulations on getting this done. It's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I don't think there's anything else I can tell you except that very, very soon, hopefully I can get something up here, but I'll start with narrowband and then go to wideband. I need to bring some stuff from SA to be able to do it here. Things are not as readily available here as I have not actually built up my contacts here yet as it is in South Africa. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a fun time, and thank you very much, Gary, for calling me in. I really do appreciate this, and I'm looking forward to the net today. You are most welcome to explain exactly what we are doing at the present moment. So there we go, Gary. Let me put it back to my mug. There we go. And it's great. Thank you so much. And thank you for bringing me in today. So back to you, ZS6YI and the complete net. This is ZS6MC portable, and my other call sign being Charlie Tango 7 Alpha Radio Delta. See you now. Bye.
Okay, that's good, Henry. Charlie Radio 7 Alpha Radio Delta. Zulu Sierra 6. Just turn the volume down. Zulu Sierra 6 Yankee India. Okay, that was a bit of fun. And thanks for coming up out of Portugal. Although we are jippoing the system a little bit, we are actually running via WhatsApp. And on Friday, I got this idea, let's see if we can't pull Henry in on WhatsApp. And it seems to work. It was a bit of a fiddle to get it to come onto OBS. So what I did was I created a new scene, called it the WhatsApp scene. And then I used a different way of collecting the video, because that was my biggest worry. Couldn't get the video in. So I went to a games function and bang, the video came in, and then the audio was easy. I just used the normal desktop audio. So that's how we did it, and at least we could have Henry back on the air, even though it's a little bit of a jippo maneuver. Of course, it's not something one does every day. It's only guys that normally come on the net who are out of town. There is a method, there is a way to at least partake. Henry's still on, but okay, now let me just see the next guy to take it. Thanks for coming up, Henry. Ed, all the way down to South America. Papa Yankee 2, Radio November. Will you please take it, sir, from Zulu Sierra 6, Yankee India and the group?
Okay. Hi, Gary. Hello, Henry. Bom dia, Henry. CT7 Alfa Romeo Delta. Como vai aí no Algarve, Henry? Beautiful place. Hope you're enjoying there, Henry. Gary, professional work, man. I tell you, the commercial TV stations are gonna invite you for such perfect synchronization between you and Harry. Obviously, Harry got some delays, but here on QO-100, everything was perfectly synchronized. Good image, good audio. Everything perfect. Congratulations. The system worked very fine, and yeah, that's nice. So hello everybody else joining the net today. Benno, Mike, Tom, Nigel, Bert, Paul, and Dave. Some are just on RX mode, so hopefully next week are gonna be able to join us here on transmission as well. Okay, guys, I'm not live from the Hamfest. The Hamfest was last Sunday, and for the first time we got a chance to take the truck out of the bat cave. So we put the truck working on the field, and everything went okay, except for the main amplifier, which got a problem. We were not able to transmit the DATV live from that venue, but we made several SSB QSOs, and we had the DATV reception as well. So I'm gonna show you guys a short movie. It's about 5 minutes of the event. Special thanks to Papa Yankee 2 Echo X-Ray, Egger, who owns the place. It's like a restaurant inside a little farm. It was like an open environment, lots of trees, very wide, very large place. So many people, don't know exactly how many people was there, I believe more than 100, but it was a very interesting event for amateur radio. So gonna show you guys a little movie so you're gonna have an idea. Yeah, that was it. I mean, a very interesting event. I just got Edgar confirming there was about 220 people attending to the event. We got lots of visitors interested on the QO-100 satellite, as you could see on the images. A few of them made some QSOs. Very nice to meet our friends from Portugal as well there. CT1 Zulu X-ray, CT1 Charlie Oscar Mike, CT3 Fox Mike, and they were able to talk to those guys, and was very interesting and very nice. So hopefully next event, the truck gonna be live on DATV, and maybe we can join live on the DATV Worldwide Net. We tried last Sunday, but not enough time, and but that was really cool. All right, next to me is Beno, who called the truck food truck. Yeah, and I like the idea, so maybe next time we're gonna offer some hot dogs, hamburgers, besides the QO-100 QSOs, Beno. So, sending to you Papa Alpha 3 Fox Bravo X-ray. This is Papa Yankee 2 Radio November and the worldwide DATV net over QO-100 satellite. Over to you, Beno.
Well, thank you, Ed, for let me switch off the audio here. Thank you for the presentation. Nice to see the work. I love those kind of experiments on the field. Things never go the way they should go. And I was thinking about that, as you might know, actually some of you I have worked, not last Saturday, but Saturday for a week. I was invited to the local Jamboree station as aide, and I wanted to do DATV over the QO-100. And I never had any time to make a nice video, because unfortunately my amplifier worked, so I had to be on the air at the controls making the QSOs, and that worked very nice. But luckily I got some photos this week, and I wanted to show you. Well, let's quickly see. I wanted to show you one picture, but I just lost it. I'm not sure how I will do this. Let's see if I can at least show you something. But again, my preparation is last minute work, so I never took the time to organize it. And apparently my whole presentation is not working at all. Let's see if I move it this way. So this was my disc. As you see, I mounted it, oh sorry for that, I mounted it upside down, not because of my angle, but because of setup. It's quite much more easier to mount it this way, because I only need a tripod. I put it on one of the three legs, don't need a vertical post, and put my dish upside down to correct the angle which I already have for my mounting, and then put my Allen-B on top, as you see, which is a very good idea, because you just put a bag over it and you don't have any water problems. So a lot of people ask me, does it work? Well, why not? Everyone else in the corners of the world using this way, and it is very stable. I just set it up, and it stayed here on my driveway for more than 2 weeks, and with a lot of wind, and it didn't move around. It's just standing loose on the ground, no fixed mounting, just a simple tripod and a dish of 1 meter size, which I split in the middle. I took it apart because a 1 meter dish is quite difficult to put in your car, and a disc half that size is a little bit more easier, at least in my car. Next to it there's a box, and in the box there's the Magic, there is a Pluto, there is a mini tuner, there is a Raspberry, and obviously some amplifier and power supply. So this is my complete setup, which is, well, you set it up in about 10 minutes or so. This is from my home. This is the long mind view from my box. And this was my setup in the tent next to it. I just put a piece of UTP cable and some power outlet to my box, and this into the tent. Next to it I had 3 PCs there, 2 laptops and a PC actually. This is with the kids, where it's all about, and they were quite astonished that they could talk to someone else somewhere on the world. Fortunately, we had another Dutch guy in the south of Holland, approximately 200 kilometers away, which had also which made it quite easily for language barriers. But I also spoke to Gary, and showed the guys how easily it worked from working South Africa with a nice video. That shouldn't be there. Like I said, I didn't prepare my... Where is it? I need to go to this. This is the image of the HF station, obviously with some scouts. And this was the only other antenna. We are at a temporary place. This place, just here in the background, you see my my tent, and this was the complete setup. The scouting is in between 2 stations. They are moving to another building, and so this is a real, also for them, a very experimental setup. Let's see, do I have something else? Oh, you already saw that. Well, that's what I wanted to show. Yesterday I had the CAT 22. I hope some of you have seen it and learned from it. There was a lot of information, and not in the least a lot of information from Tom, which I kind of missed for the better part, as I was driving around through Holland and I wasn't able to see it on my my telephone while driving. Hi Tom. But I guess you have taught us well. And I'm handing on the frequency to you. If I can put back my camera back. Handing it on to you, Tom. ZR6 Tango Golf from Papa Alpha number 3 Foxtrot Bravo X-Ray.
Hi everybody, thanks Benno, Papa Alpha 3 FBX. They're from Zulu Romeo 6 Tango Golf. Sorry for the short delay, I couldn't find the button there for a second. But yeah, good to see everybody today on the net. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope my signal's coming through okay. We've got quite a bit of rain falling at the moment. But I seem to be receiving myself just fine, so that seems good. Yeah, Benno, I watched your presentation yesterday. It was very good, and I really enjoyed the Cat22 yesterday. It was fun doing a presentation and then also watching all the other ones. So lots of fun there, lots of new ideas as well. So I really enjoyed that. And yeah, Henry and Gary, it's good to see you guys. Henry, looks like you've got a very nice view on your side there. And yeah, it's a nice experiment that you guys did there, and it seemed to work very well. We received you loud and clear without any issues there whatsoever. So very nice there. Ed, very nice video. Sorry. Very nice video, very nice truck. Wow. I see it's got air conditioning and everything in there. It's like you guys are very well set up there. And no, very jealous, and no, glad it went well. Yeah, sorry to hear about the amp, but I'm sure next time. It's like Benno said, there's always issues when going mobile. So it seems like we're having a bit of a mobile theme going this week. So I've been very jealous of Rob Swinbank there in the UK, of his DATV truck there. So I started planning a bit of a mobile setup myself, and it starts with the vehicle. So I recently got my hands on this vehicle. Now, because we are in South Africa, we've got some beautiful places here, but not all of them are reachable, you know, by something as simple as a van or a vehicle. So I had to look at something more 4x4. Ed's truck I think would have done beautifully, but I think that's a bit out of my budget. So I found one of these cute little ones. It's called a Jimny. It's a very capable, lightweight 4x4. And not the fastest car, not the biggest car, but tons of accessories and a nice roof rack on which I can mount satellites and antennas, and you know, the mini portable rotator that I've got going. So I've only got the vehicle for a couple of weeks. I'm just busy sorting out a few things and adding accessories, and I've already got mobile radios and such going on in there. Unfortunately, I didn't take a photo of that yet. And already took it out for a quick little camping expedition. This was during the balloon launch in Secunda, so we tried it out there and just made sure that camping wise it's all good. But the main idea here is basically also to get a dish on it, get something set up in the back there, and be able to go to some of the nice places in South Africa. We'll do a bit of 4x4 and then do some DATV transmissions and narrowband transmissions from there. So very much a work in progress. It's something I just started, but I figured let me share it so long with everybody, and I'll be posting updates in the coming weeks, and I'm sure to be pulling in Gary there ZS6YI for a couple of, well, misusing his workshop for a couple of add-ons to make it all work. So yeah, very excited. But Ed, I've got one accessory on mine that I think is still missing on yours, and it's very important, and it's this one. See, you need to get one of those so that you can always open up a beer no matter where you are. So yeah, apart from that, not too much this past week. I'm still preparing the information on the second part of the balloon stuff, so hopefully I'll have that next week. And other than that, been working and then preparing for yesterday's presentation of the BATC Cat22, which was a lot of fun. Okay, so that's pretty much it from me. But yeah, we're missing you. Hope you're feeling better, and looking forward to seeing you next week. And then I'm gonna hand it over to Nigel. 2 Echo 0 Echo HH here from Zulu Romeo 6 Tango Golf.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's coming through. Good morning. Oh, let's put a camera. Put a camera on and we'll start. It could be coming through now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, good morning, good evening, good evening, afternoon, everybody. From the pickle damp, rainy UK. It's been raining quite heavily on and off the last 3-4 days. So we are then going into autumn. So you know what, all the leaves are dropping, which is quite nice. And yeah, so let's. What have I done? Well, I visited. Well, What's the Cat 22 second part is yesterday, and it was quite interesting. A lot to take in. Not got it all yet. It takes me 10 times as long as everybody else to take up things, but that's won't go into that. Yeah, Henry, fantastic. Doesn't matter you've used. You and Gary used a different mode to get on air. It's still Airways, a phone. You're still using Airways. I think you're brilliant. You know, it's a good backup plan, I think. Yeah, fantastic. Ed, yeah, same to you, mate. That big vehicle and my dreams. Only I can dream of it. You know, but isn't it nice to have a? But I mean, obviously, it's one or two of you put club together. I probably realise, but yeah, what a fantastic vehicle. I think it's ex-army, but I could be wrong. Okay, Benno, yeah, same to you, mate. I forgot what you did. My memory these days, if it can go. I've got a little bit of Alzheimer's coming on, but I mean that's really why I don't copy things very well, but never mind. Tom, yeah, fantastic for your presentation yesterday, mate, and the and what you gave a contribution to the cat, very well appreciated. What else? I've got Mike's only receiving. Tom, let me. Okay, yeah. As I say, I haven't got anything to say really or to show, other than I've got a close up of me transmission today. I don't know if it's any better. Well, you can see my ugly mug. I hate listening to myself or watching myself. It's not good. It's not good. But I'm only using FC 2/3 on my system. So I'm using a port stand 4 running into a line mini preamp in to the main preamp out from the line to a preamp out of the dish, the main dish, and that's made me transmit a lot better. But still have to get used to it. That's all good. So yes, I haven't got nothing else to say. Sorry, I can't see the point of just waffling. But it's nice to see everybody on, and I'm looking forward to the next few people presentations, let's say. So I'm going to hand it over to Paul, because I think Bert's only receiving, so apologise if you're not, but it says Bert's only receiving. Oh, you're getting better, Bert. Benno. Bert, sorry, I hope you're getting better, mate. So I'll hand it over to Paul, Golf 6, Mike NJ from 2E0 EHH, and the Worldwide Net on Sunday. I just put a test card back up, and sorry, you're not looking at my mug. Yeah, so I'll hand it over to. I forgot what I said. I'll hand it over to now. So that's how my memory goes. Paul G6MNJ, you've got the microphone and the transmission.
Right. Let's get a camera up. Cat 22 Part 2 yesterday. I must say, Tom and Benno, a huge thanks from myself. Really good presentations, fascinating, and give me lots of new ideas to pursue. So that was a good afternoon. Ed, what can I say? You made us all very envious of your truck. And I've just seen the signal strength has dropped dramatically, so let me just increase my power, because it is a sign of quite how much it's raining. Let's just wind that right back up, because I know what it's like if you're on the edge of Oscar 100. Right, that probably helps a bit. Yes, the English weather is playing with the microwaves going through the clouds. I've seen it drop 1 point before, but never 2 because of heavy rain. My goodness, it's raining. As I say, I live in a coastal town called Mevagissey, which started life in the 1400s. And I've got a very short movie I can show you of what that looks like. Well, I make no excuses for the wobbly cam. I took out my home movie camera and my very fancy tripod, and I discovered the head in the 2 or 3 years I've been sitting in our garage had failed. So it instead of moving smoothly like that, was going dip 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 dip. So that afternoon we had to service that and fix that problem. Anyway, I've recently been off the air, and I've got a picture here that probably explains it. We have a balcony overlooking our rear garden, and on that balcony sits my transmit receive dish, and the balcony decking, the wood was dying somewhat. It was rotting away, so we had to remove the dish and replace all the wood. So this is not an amateur radio project, but a project all the same. So there you see it. 3 lumps of concrete slab holding the thing down, and it's about 15 meters off the ground, so it's very high off the ground, but a really nice installation. Very pleased with it. Right, well, that's enough from me. Normal on the world net.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope Paul put it round to me. Must have lost sound there right towards the end of his over. Thought I'd come on, join the net to introduce myself to everyone. I do appear on the BATC Thursday evening net, so some of you will know me. And name's Dave, and live in the north of England, a little place called Appleby, which is only famous for one thing, and that's an annual horse fair when about 30 to 40,000 gypsies descend upon the little town, swamp its 4,000 population and cause havoc for a week. But that's all about the town. Actually, today's 2 weeks since the 43rd anniversary of me getting my license, and been, like as I say, licensed 43 years, but amateur TV is a new thing to me. Oh, there's the son sticking his head through the door. Yeah, he's just dropping some disco stuff. He did a disco for a wedding last night. So, yeah, been licensed 43 years, but amateur TV is a new thing to me. The station's a bit of a mishmash at the moment, but it gets me on there. I'll see if I can show you anything. Right, so I have a monitor there which is mainly used for the satellite, and I've also got a monitor up there which normally is used for streams, and in fact it's showing the stream from GB3KM at the moment. And my PA is up in the corner, which is one of the Nokia UMTS modules with the power supply below, and I've got a port down 4, which is home to a Pluto, and I'm feeding the Pluto from OBS on my PC. So that's a little about the station here, and the dish is on the front wall of the house, and I've got a photo. Yeah, it hasn't got the call sign painted on the dish, but yeah, I put that on for effect on the photo. So that's about all from me. Oh, one more thing. I did watch Cat 22 yesterday, and some of it from work, as I had to go to work. And thanks to Bert for the link to the chat or the Google Docs for stations to transmit. It does say on the top there to join the WhatsApp group. I can't get that to work. It just says that the invite has been reset. So if anyone wants to PM me via the BATC site or catch up with me on Twitter, Dave_M5TXJ, with a way to get into the WhatsApp chat, that would be great. Okay, well, I don't know if... no, I won't be on next week because I'm out for a meal. But hope to catch up on the net again before too long. So I'll pass it back round to Gary, our net controller. Zulu Sierra 6, Yankee India, Mike 5, Tango X-Ray Juliet.
Okay, wonderful. Mike 5, Tango Juliet X-Ray, or Tango X-Ray Juliet, my apologies, ZA6YI. Hello to you, Dave. Yes, I have seen you on from time to time on the BATC net. I just want to welcome you here, and I certainly hope you're going to be on more often. Nice signal. And Paul, yeah, you had a lovely signal, except for at times your audio fell away, but we got the gist of it, and your video was perfect, and well done on that dish. Nigel, as usual now, an excellent signal from you, no problem to copy. Tom, yeah, yes, I cracked up with your great accessory, and indeed it is a great accessory, the most important one on a field day. That was very, very good humor there. I also just want to welcome the guys on YouTube. Igar, Papa Yankee 2 Echo X-Ray, welcome. Reynaldo, Papa Yankee 2 Zulu Sierra. Friedrich, he's in Germany, Delta Juliet 9 Fox Tango. And Ian, ZS1 India Hotel. We also have Gunter, Delta 8 Golf Whiskey. And I think Martin's watching, Golf 4 Fox Kilo Kilo. And Martin, if you are, it was a lovely program yesterday on Cat 22. I watched on Mike's very, very good link over on DATV, but I also watched, came in for a while to compare quality, and I must say Mike's quality was brilliant on the normal, what was it, Teams, I think it was, but it was fine. Also, I saw Rogue on the video there. Hello, if he's watching, and Mike 0 Delta Tango Sierra is also watching. So there we go. I don't know if Henry wants to come in. I can quickly try and get him. Let me give him a ring and see if he answers. And if he answers, we'll put him on. I'm calling him at the moment, and then he can just have another round. It's quite maybe he switched off, because I know his time was a bit limited, but he's not answering. Not answering just yet. So I'll give it a while. It's ringing, but it's working nicely. It was a bit of a jippo, as I said yesterday. Ah, there's Henry. Right, Henry, will you take it over? I'll pass it straight over to you. Go ahead. Will you take it over? I'll pass it straight over to you. Go ahead. Will you take it over? I'll pass it straight over to you. Go ahead.
Okay, fine, Gary. Thanks. There's a relatively large delay between YouTube and the network. So, yeah, thank you very much for calling me in. I must say it has been an incredibly interesting net, and I actually posted it as well. I mean, everybody that came on today, from Ed's vehicle, which was unbelievable, to, okay, something happened now. I don't know what this is. This is a DATV reminder, but you should be seeing me. Okay, so yeah, from Ed's vehicle to everybody's vehicles, and also for the lovely, interesting towns that everybody lives in, and it's given us the great view of what it's all about. And I think this is what DATV is all about. It's just all the interesting things that you can show people and what you're doing and how you're doing. So Gary, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. And once again, always a brilliant net. Really enjoyed it. And thank you to everybody. And I apologize for any delay. But if you consider where this link is going, it's quite a huge, huge distance. Anyway, back to you, Gary. ZS6YI, and I'll say good afternoon to everybody. This is ZS6MC Portable in Charlie Tango country for now. Cheers now. Bye.
Okay, unfortunately, your video dropped out, but nevertheless, we got everything you said. I think you froze your video, Henry. Your camera went off, but not to worry, there you're back again with your nice red shirt. I'll just shoot it over. There we go. I'll just shoot it over. There we go. Main scene. There we go. Back to the main scene. Henry, thanks for coming up. If you want to, we can kill the call, and then you can carry on YouTube there. Okay, excellent. Right, let's pass it around another quick round. We've said hello to everybody on frequency, and it's been quite an interesting net indeed. A lot of fun and something different for a change. You know, this is the whole idea of the hobby, is to experiment and play around. So let's pass it back to you there, Ed. Lovely signal from you all the time. Papa Yankee 2 Radio November from Zulu Sierra 6 Yankee India.
Okay. Roger that. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Henry. Some problems with the image from Henry, but nice audio. Enjoy your stay there in Algarve, Henry. Well, fantastic net, as always. Today, many interesting images from everybody. Appreciate. Thank you very much for that. And I wish to also congratulate BATC for the CAT22 yesterday. I didn't get the opportunity to see all presentations, but I see some of them. A special thanks to the participants there, Beno, Tom, Martin, and all others. Thank you for that. Very interesting. Tom, yeah, that's fantastic idea you get about that accessory. Yeah, we definitely need. Actually, we need to put at least 4 of them because the truck is kind of big, and we need one in each corner. I believe would be very, very suitable. To get one of these in each corner of the truck, Tom. And congratulations on your Jimny 4x4. Very interesting, and we are waiting to see some interesting images from the field. With your mobile station, images or even sound. If you join the SSB transponder as well, it's going to be very interesting. Nigel, good image. Your audio is a little low, Nigel, but was able to hear you no problem at all. Bert, very interesting. No, Bert, you have nothing interesting because you didn't join. You're just on RX mode. Hello, Bert. Hope to see you next week. But Beno, very interesting, activity with the scouts. And the dish upside down is very common here in Brazil because of our low elevation. It's much easier to put the dish upside down. and yeah, no effect. I mean, it works as it should. No problem at all. Putting it upside down, it works perfectly. And Paul, glad to see your images from the harbor. So you'll get lucky because it seems the day you made the movie, the weather was nice. So you capture very beautiful images there, Paul. Yeah, you got some problems with your audio, maybe some lack of null packets. I don't know. Maybe decrease the video bit rate or something. Maybe you're gonna get better. But yeah, we lost some audio from you, but the main message was heard, so no problem. Dave, Mike 5 Tango X-Ray Juliet, welcome to the Worldwide Net. Nice to see you. Thank you for presenting your station. Very interesting, and hope to see you here every Sunday. Very nice. Like we used to say, I mean, if you don't have anything special to present or to show, but even showing yourself, it's great to see and you know, just say hello. So very nice people to join the net, and at least we can do some QSOs here on DATV, which is very nice. So thank you, everybody. Have a nice upcoming week. Thank you for this net, and see you all next weekend. 73 to all. Now with Benno, Papa Alpha 3 Fox Bravo X-Ray from Papa Yankee 2 Radio November.
Just slide up the slider. Aye. Just slide up the. I quickly switched off my my mute, or switched on my mute, and I forgot to check if my audio was working, and I just forgot to slide the slider of the mic open to this channel, and that's all to it. It's really. Always much not and much to do and much to check, and it's not that simple as something like just push a button and start to talk, but you have to do a little bit more. Normally there are like 20 guys around me at my controls for my video presentation, but they are all having a lunch break at the moment, so I have to do that myself now. Okay, well, anyway, nice round, nice group again. Thank you for all the bits and pieces, and yes, stay connected, stay on, come on the air, check yourself on the list. The list is published on the DATV WhatsApp, and as you already said, Dave, maybe someone can add you to that list. You probably just need to hand over your telephone number to Ed or to Gary or something like that, because they are one of the many controllers of the DATV box. And but then again, if you put it on the chat, most rounds will check the chat, and I see no sound. I don't believe. Let me check again. Just okay. I hear my own sound, so I guess anyone else should have some kind of sound. Okay, no problem. Like I said, if it works, leave it this way. Never touch it again. And if it works the first time, don't try it again, because as Gary showed, the next step probably don't work again. Hi. Okay, well, anyway, nice guys. See you next week. Hope to meet you again. I'm not sure if I will be on the air next week. Probably will. Just planning. Looking forward in the YouTube from the catch yesterday, watching bits and pieces back, especially from Tom's input, which I largely missed, and well, maybe look after my own presentation again, see what I can learn from my own mistakes. Hi. Greetings, microphone on to Tom, ZR6 Tango Golf from Papa Alpha 3 Foxtrot Bravo X-Ray.
Great stuff, thanks Benno. Papa Alpha 3 FBX here from Zulu Romeo 6 Tango Golf. Just switch that off there. Wonderful net today, enjoyed it very much, thank you everybody. Nigel, was great to see you there, good video, good audio, no issues receiving you. Paul, great to see you there. Your video quality is very nice, just had some issues with the sound, dropping away a bit here and there, but nothing major. And Dave, yeah, very nice shack that you've got going there, and you're putting out a beautiful signal, both video and audio, so it'll be great to see you guys a lot more often on the net. And yeah, like I said, good to see everybody today, and wonderful net, and I hope to see everybody again next week. Nothing much more from me on this side, and we'll see how it goes, and then maybe I'll have something more interesting next week. Okay, I'm gonna hand it back to Nigel. Nigel, 2 Echo 0 Echo Tal Hotel here from Zulu Romeo 6 Tango Golf. 73 everybody. Bye bye.
One, two, two, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Oh yeah, I've got sound. Yeah, thank you, Tom, and for your kind notes. Put across quick. There you go. Yeah, it's got me. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention about that bottle opener, mate. Every car should have one. I thought that was brilliant. That was. You know, you never know. I've got a bottle opener in the car, in the glove box, just in case. I mean, I know you don't drink and drive, but I mean, it's just handy if you need one. But yeah, using the side of your what's the word, roof rack was good. Good, yeah. What else am I going to talk about? It's all right. Got to forget people's names. Paul, Mevagissey, my favourite part of the country. My sister used to live in Mevagissey for 23 years, but she's moved up to Bristol now because the one to be next to her daughter, and she's over 70. So, you know, the hills were too much because she used to live on Valley Road, but on the posh side of Valley Road. You know what I mean? Just up from the doctors, what it was. But yeah, your audio, I was dropping out, but I thought you knew that because put it in the wrong socket. But other than that, yeah, fantastic. Good video quality. Dave, yeah, nice to see you, mate. Yeah, I think we've met before and probably not chatted a lot, but we've certainly seen you on BATC Thursday net. Yeah, nice. But yeah, wet part. We've all got the rain on the UK now for a few days. Well, I say it's coming to the end of autumn, and next winter will be knocking on the door. So all the leaves are dropping off and going all mushy. But yeah, okay, that's enough from me. I might not be on next week, chaps, because I've got a family christening to go on. But I should be back. But if I give my apologies now, then you know where I am. just in case. But yeah, it takes me a long time to get the station set up for my disabilities, etc. So going portable, I think I might have to. I don't know. I could do it. Well, I could try. I say I could do it. I could try and do it one day. I'll just go up to one of the Derbyshire hills, because we're on the border of Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire, and the Peak District. So come from a little town called Eastwood, which is not far from Matlock, about 12-15 miles from Matlock, which is on the Derbyshire Dales. Might be a good experiment. I'll have to make sure I've got it all set over, portable gear set up. But yeah, especially one day in the summer, I think it'd be nice, a good experiment to try and get on the Worldwide Net on a Sunday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put in a diary. I'm going to experiment and push and have a goal. That's the word. Yeah, have a goal for sending being portable one Sunday in Derbyshire. Right. So you can hold me to that, chaps. I said it here first on the Worldwide Net. So that's all from me, and I wish everybody a good afternoon, good morning, good evening. God bless everybody well, and look forward to seeing you next time. And we'll fade over to call sign. Oh dear. Oh no, I've got to. So I'm taking scene on silly sausage. Here you go. Here's the scene on. I'll hand it back over or next to Paul. Golf 6, Mike, November Juliet, and Wet Cornwall. Over to you when I've dropped the carrier. Goodbye all. Love to see you.
I've done that slider up trick. Well, if it's not
Hopefully I've got sound. nothing coming through my system. I don't know what's going on here. I seem to have lost sound this end. Quick look at the chat, see if anyone says I have sound. Nothing said there, so hopefully I've got sound. Anyway, if I have or if I haven't, it's been great to get on the net this week, and thanks for the welcome all. It's been great. I'll find a way of getting my mobile number to Gary or Ed, and hope to join you on the WhatsApp group. So take care, everybody. 73 to all, and I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with my amateurish effects on the satellite for a while yet. 73 from M5TXJ.
Okay, hopefully I've got a signal. Yes, I seem to have. Very good. Might even have some audio. So what have I been up to? I've been it's been a lovely day today in the afternoon. So you can you see the aerial? It's been replaced back for the 10-meter beam because the multiband one just didn't work. So that's what I've done. I've installed the 10-meter beam. And there we go. Now we've got another problem here, which I'm sure you can see. It's the angle of the sun. So let me see if I can. There we go. Getting out of the camera. Hopefully that is now watchable. I'm not looking at the chat. Let me just look at the chat, see if anyone's saying anything. No. Okay. Good. Right. Anyway, that's the 10-meter beam, and I'm just tuning on 10 meters. And unfortunately, I've discovered that the PA causes a bit of interference.
Great to hear you again, and hopefully we'll do it again soon. Mike 1, Yankee Alpha Mike, Whiskey Golf 3 Charlie, clear with you, and QRZ.
That's the level of the signals on 10 meters at the moment. The repeater's very strong, so the beam's working. But of course, when the band is open, a bit of wet string works. So the challenge will be in when it's working, when it's not working so well, rather. The Cat 22 was an excellent event. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Tom, I liked your presentation, and Benno as well. How to use DATV easy. All good. And Dave's and Barry's presentations were good too, so enjoyed that. And the discussion was fun. So I think that went down very well. It'd be nice to get some more overseas interaction. We had 2 non-UK presenters, and one of them actually was sort of European in the sense that Barry is UK, but he was talking about a European issue. So that was good too. But I don't know how you find time to do any work, Tom, because you must have been spending ages doing all that stuff you've done. It's really good. Okay, not got much else to add because I've got nothing to show in terms of building stuff in the shack. And pictures of antennas outside ain't all that interesting. So I will pass it back. I guess it goes to Gary, and 7-3 to all those on the net. I'm afraid I missed most. I only came on just as Tom came on. So G0MJW will be going QRT. Okay. Just get it going. Okay, Mike, very good. Excellent signal as usual. And wow, those 10-meter signals are romping in. And my KT34 unfortunately has 2 elements gone. I told you the monkeys were on it because that would have been really good to swing it in your direction and see what's happening. But I think the bands are going to improve. If I look at our beacon, it's been heard more and more and more now. And that's just with a little vertical. I haven't even put the other antenna up yet. So the bands are definitely opening up, and it'll be interesting to see if we can't do a DATV QSO between the UK and South Africa. Years back in the late 50s, a guy in Cape Town worked a station in the UK on television, both ways. So there we go. It was even on one of the BBC programs, or one of those programs, and I believe it's on YouTube as well. Anyway, we want to thank everyone for participating today. All good. Yeah, Dave, it's Murphy's Law, and Murphy is certainly going to join everyone at one or other time. Yeah, it was a pity that we lost the video link from Henry. I think he just switched off the video accidentally by holding the phone. Nevertheless, it worked okay the first time, and it can work again the next time. Dave, you can, if you want to email me, I am okay on qrz.com, but my email address is quite easy. It is Gary Golf Alpha Radio Yankee at Mike Echo Delta Sierra .co.za, Gary at meds.co.za, and then I'll get your number, your cell phone number or your WhatsApp number, and add you to our link on WhatsApp. And then from there, every Sunday you can just click onto the link and go onto the roster. Right, just want to see who else has been watching. Morton, he's on, and Paul, I think I said, Paul is on. Who else was there? That was about the lot. But thank you all for coming up. I'm going to close the net here with, oh yeah, incidentally, Mike, excellent job on that relay yesterday on DATV. I also watched a little bit on direct, of course, but it was an excellent presentation on your side. The quality was superb. I also went on to Zoom, and yeah, you really did a great job there. And signal was great, and audio was perfect, so it all worked well. And of course, compliments to all, Tom and Benno, amongst others, and Dave. It was all great. Really a very interesting day spent. Well done to the BATC group. Right, with that, we're going to sign off today. I'll just throw it in the air for whoever wants to grab it now. This will be closing the net. And as they say, leave the frequency for general use. So this is Zulu Sierra 6 Yankee India, bidding everyone on frequency a very happy day and a happy week. 7 to you all.